So this is going to be a bit of a different video. I feel like I've been doing so many vlogs lately that it's like funny when I kind of switch over to these ones because they're such a different kind of vibe, and they're not as chaotic because I try to keep these fairly organized, but we'll see. Alright, so if you found this video, just know that you're in the right place, and that if you just happen to stumble upon this, I don't do these videos very often. I like to vlog, but I also have a very spiritual side of me, so that's why I do these videos. And so, without further ado, I'm gonna get into the message. A couple days ago, I've already tried filming this video once, and I just did not like. There was something wrong, like something didn't feel right. So I decided to sit down and try doing it again. So this is why we're here. A couple days ago, I was doing a tarot reading, and I started getting these just very intense messages that I knew I needed to share of just regret and being able to let things go. I feel like right now we're in a time period, especially in like 2025, we're about halfway in the year, and which is crazy because I can't believe we're already that far in. Things are starting to seem a bit like, it feels like we're a ball, right? And it feels like this ball is getting squished and squished and squished and like it's about to pop. That's how I feel like right now as a society and as a collective. That's how we feel right now. And I think with that, there's a lot of baggage that starts to come up. And during this reading, one of the things that I was being told by my spirit guides that I should probably share is just the kind of shadow work that is so important, especially in times like right now, that kind of needs to come up and needs to be healed. One of the things that I was getting was regret. Right now, there is just intense regret. I don't know, like, if you're feeling like maybe there's a situation, a past situation, a past relationship, a time you acted or something that keeps coming up and you keep thinking about it. There's a reason it keeps coming up. And I was getting the message of it is important that it is coming up right now because it is trying to teach you something. And I believe that the message that is trying to be taught right now is that it is okay to let things go and to forgive yourself. I'm not talking about forgiving other people because I don't really believe in that. I don't think we have to forgive people in order to move on. We can do that as long as we forgive ourselves, right? Forgiving yourself is a very important thing. And in the message that I was receiving, it was the highlight of like what I was thinking about was if something keeps coming up over and over and over again, and you feel like you have to keep going through the same message and the same lesson over and over again, there's a reason for it. And the reason it comes up is because it hasn't been healed. Sometimes it is hard to sit down with yourself and have to tell yourselves hard truths. And I'm a very blunt person. I like when I have to. I'd rather somebody tell me face to face if there's a problem or something instead of going behind my back and hiding things, right? And I feel like that is exactly what Spirit is saying, is a lot of that stuff is coming to the surface so that there is closure and so that we can heal from those situations. And I'm really getting this with this collective. The people that are here watching this video right now, there is a reason for it. Life right now feels very intense. It feels like things are coming to the forefront and like we are having to face a lot of obstacles that we thought we had dealt with already, but it seems we haven't. It is very important right now to give yourself grace and to be kind to yourself because it's very easy to get in the mindset of like, why do things keep coming up? Why do I have to keep dealing with this? I thought I healed this. Don't go into those mindsets. Be kind to yourself. Situations are difficult, especially within things like regret and forgiveness, because it is not black and white. That has a lot of gray area. There's a lot of things within situations such as those where it isn't as simple as being like, well, I forgive so and so for this or for that, or I forgive myself for this or that. Because sometimes it's not just one thing. Sometimes it's things that pile up and build and build and build. And I feel like that is exactly what we're feeling right now. Is it feels like things are starting to pile up, and regret seems to be a huge emotion right now within the collective. Personally, I've been having a lot of situations that have been coming up back like in my head. You may be struggling to sleep right now. And a lot of dreams. Dreams right now are so intense because same, okay? I have been having nonstop dreams like multiple times a night, and it has been keeping me up. My head has not stopped. I can't get my head to like calm down. Even through like I'll do my meditation, which kind of helps, but like it's still kind of it's all still going. Like things are just fast paced moving. If you've been struggling to sleep and you have been having a lot of intense dreams, there's a reason, because messages are coming through right now. Dreams are a subconscious message. They come up for a reason. It's your head thinking about something very specific. There's a reason we don't know much about it, because it's such an elusive thing that our bodies do. It's very interesting. Dreams are fascinating, okay? Right now, the messages that Spirit is trying to channel are coming through in your dreams. Also, sleep is difficult right now because of the fact that our bodies are so pent up from everything that is currently like the feeling that the collective is feeling, which is that ball that's crushing, crushing, crushing. It's making us kind of on edge. It feels like something is on the cusp of coming out or breaking or something, right? So I think that within your life, the reason that regret and forgiveness keeps coming up is because it seems like something is going to finally show itself, its face or whatever, and you are going to be able to heal because of it. It doesn't have to be a person, it could be a new state of viewing a situation, it could be a change in moral or understanding of something. It doesn't have to be like another human related thing. It feels like something is going to finally kind of answer this question that has been being asked of why do these things keep coming up, right? And it's definitely going to be coming soon. I can feel this very like we are on the edge of that balloon popping. Like it is about to erupt. And I think right now everybody in the collective is feeling this intense spiritual like almost just build up that is getting ready to come out. And I don't believe that there are things that are inherently good or bad. I mean, there are like specific things that we all understand to be that way, but when it comes to like this feeling right now, I don't believe that this has a good or bad connotation connected to it. I feel it's like it's very neutral. It feels like things are neutral. Um, However, it is still very intense on our bodies because we can feel this coming. Right now, especially when I was doing my reading, I was getting the message that rest is very important right now. And to continue kind of going along with doing shadow work, but you don't have to focus so intensely on it. It is okay to give yourself time to kind of relax and breathe, because a lot of the answers you are looking for right now need to be kept secret a little bit longer. It's better for them to come out naturally instead of being forced out. And I think that with this popping of a balloon, quote unquote, those answers are going to be given. within the realm of forgiveness, I believe that the message that I was receiving was that it is okay to forgive yourself, especially within situations where, if you were in the wrong, and as long as it wasn't anything like horrible, and I'm talking like physically harming somebody on purpose, like things like that, and you had no intention of hurting another person. In the situation, maybe you were trying to keep yourself safe, or you were trying to keep your kind of emotional state intact. I believe that that is the most important thing you could do. If in that you had unintentionally harmed somebody, I believe that it is okay to forgive yourself for that. And I believe that that's what Spirit is trying to say. I've been giving a lot of messages about that, a lot of just in my readings and stuff, of a lot of shadow work coming up, because it's very hard to forgive ourselves, even though in a situation where it was if it was like another person that did it to you, you'd probably, give them leeway. And that's just kind of who we are as a collective. I think that the people that are listening to this video, we're very forgiving people to a certain extent, okay? I'm a very petty person, I ain't gonna lie about that. But it stems from a people-pleasing kind of mentality of like, I'm not okay with doing that any longer, and I believe Spirit is saying that. Spirit is saying it is okay to be a little selfish sometimes. Because we put a lot of negative connotation on the word selfish, but I don't believe it needs to have that kind of connotation. It's okay to take time for yourself. It's okay to work on healing yourself and cutting out things in your life that no longer fit your vibration or just your lifestyle anymore. It's okay to let those things go. Forgiveness starts with yourself. You cannot forgive other people if you can't forgive yourself for certain situations. And Spirit is really trying to push that, because it's a very important message. It's very important to be able to let certain things go and understand that situations just kind of happen sometimes, and relationships fall apart, maybe like at a job that you had worked at, that was somewhere you enjoyed working, just no longer fit kind of what you wanted in life, and so you ended up, let's say, leaving. I think there's a reason for all that, and I think it's okay to let yourself kind of heal. Um, there's nothing wrong with moving on, especially within life. We are not meant to stay stagnant, okay? Humans as a species, I don't believe, are supposed to just stay stagnant. We're incapable of it, seriously. I don't think that people can sit still and just not try to figure things out and work through issues. We're not built like that. And I think that it is okay. It's okay to have to move on from things that no longer fit. And regret and forgiveness, I think, kind of go hand in hand. It's very important to be able to listen to your inner self, and honestly, just your shadow self, because there's a reason that it comes up, and be able to defer what the message that is coming through is. And also being kind to yourself when things come up, because those things will never stop coming up. You don't magically like wake up one day and just understand everything and you just have the universe's knowledge. We're still going to make mistakes. It's just how things are. Especially people, we all make mistakes. We're not perfect, okay? Even robots make mistakes. And that's what makes us human. I think that's the beauty of it. If we were a perfect species, life would be boring. Let's put it that way. It is a huge message right now, just to be able to listen and forgive yourself. Regret's gonna come up either way. I know people say live life without regret. The only way you can do that is if you work through the situations that have already happened. right? And you learn from them. And that's why they keep coming up. They have to be taught in order for you to be able to not make those kind of mistakes again. And it's very fascinating. I think as a collective, we're all feeling it. We're all feeling it pretty intensely. It's been like day after day, you know, things have just been intense. So, yeah, that was pretty much my message. I don't think I have too much more to say about it. It was just I was like, I need to get this off because this is a huge message and I wanted to do it justice. So, um but yeah, spirit is definitely making themselves known. I can tell you that much right now, especially in my life. So, I'm like, ooh, things are crazy. Things are crazy. But yeah, I hope you have a good night, good day wherever you are, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.